My name is Dawn Hutchins, and we are going to be making tooth whitening toothpaste today. So the first thing you're going to need is 2/3 cup of coconut oil. And I'm using this Nutiva brand coconut oil. You can use any you like. And I've already spooned my 2/3 cup in here, and I'm going to be putting it in a bowl like this. The next thing we're going to add is 2/3 cup baking soda. We're going to add a teaspoon of sea salt. We're going to add about 30 drops of organic essential oil. And I also have some sweet leaf stevia to make it a little sweet without adding any sugar and causing any damage to our teeth. I have this upcycled, it was a salsa jar, so we're going to be using that to store the toothpaste in. And then I've got my mixing bowl. And this is a really fun thing to do with kids as well. And if you're wondering what your dentist is going to say, I am proof that your dentist is going to be really excited, because every time I go to the dentist, they remark on how great my teeth look and how great my hygiene is. And when I told them that I've been making my own toothpaste, I just knocked their socks off. So I'm really excited to be able to show this to you. I'm going to go ahead and get started. When you see how easy this is, you're going to be amazed. So I'm putting in my coconut oil, and it's a little bit soft and melted, so I'm not gonna melt it. It would make it a little easier to work with, but since it's warm here in Florida, it's pretty soft already. It's probably the consistency of a softened butter. Okay. And you may want to do the baking soda first so it doesn't get stuck in there once you use the coconut oil, but either way is totally fine. Pouring my baking soda in here, and a lot of people can say they're sensitive to baking soda. It has a mild abrasiveness that I actually really like because it makes my teeth feel so clean afterwards, but some people say it's a little irritating. I think that with the mixture of the coconut oil in there, which is very soothing, and it has a lot of great antibacterial properties, and it also pulls toxins out of your body and your mouth, and so I think it balances out the baking soda. So I say try it, and I think you're really going to love it. So I'm just mixing this up, and this is what it looks like. It's just kind of turning into a little bit of a paste here. And the reason you add this salt is, again, it's going to add a little bit extra cleaning power in there. And you can also, if you want it to firm up a little bit, you can always refrigerate it a little bit once you put it in your container. So I'm going to do my salt next. And I'm just going to do a teaspoon. And this is a fine salt, not coarse. I think if you get a coarse salt, that would be a little bit too abrasive. I don't know if you've been to the dentist where they do this sort of spray that they have. It's a baking soda spray that they do at my dentist. And my teeth always feel so good afterwards. So that's why when I tried this, I just absolutely loved it. So here's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. So I've added my baking soda, my 2/3 cup coconut oil, and now I'm going to add about 30 drops of this peppermint oil. And I'm just going to stir it as I go. And you don't have to be exact with this. If you like extra, add extra. If you don't want as much, you can try it when you get to say 15. And see how you like it. I like it really pepperminty. Okay, that's good. And you can always add more later. There's nothing that says you can't add more later. And this is optional. It just adds a little bit of sweetness that I kind of like. And this one happens to be peppermint. 2, 3, 4, we'll do 5 drops. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this up. Oh, it smells so good already. And I'm going to spoon it into my upcycled jar. And make sure that when you're using this, that you spit into a wastebasket. You might want to put a paper towel down in the wastebasket, and that will keep your plumbing from stopping up from the coconut oil, because if it gets cold and it hardens, it's really going to make things gummy down in there. So if you go ahead and use just a trash can, it's going to be a lot easier for you in the long run. Okay, and then I have my little spoon. So I always just keep, this is just a baby food spoon, and I just keep it right with my jar like this. So when I'm ready, I just take the top off, take a little out, put it on my toothbrush. The other great thing about this is, if you've ever heard of oil pulling with a coconut oil, it's when you swish about a teaspoon or so of coconut oil around in your mouth for about 10 to 15 minutes, and it pulls a lot of the impurities out and prevents infection, and is a really great way to cleanse your mouth. It's been done for thousands of years, and this is sort of a great way to do that in the morning, and maybe a quick version of it, because you're probably not going to brush your teeth for 15 minutes. But I definitely can experience the benefits from it, and you're going to have super fresh breath, and your teeth will whiten. Mine have, I think it's really helped as far as the whitening level without any toxins or any chemicals or any expensive products. So I hope you enjoy this. Let me know if you try it, what you think of it. And if you like this video, please share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. And also come and stop by floridacoastalcooking.com and browse around and let me know what you think of the recipe. So thanks so much and have a great day.